Time for Love Talking Fords with Brad and Brian from Love Ford in Henrietta.
Down in Oklahoma, there's a place called Henrietta. They don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sexes...
Hello, Green Country.
Good morning, everybody. It's Love Ford. We're back with you.
Henrietta, Oklahoma.
Yep, I-40 and Highway 75.
The center of the universe.
Center of Green Country and the center of the universe because we stole. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But good morning, everybody. Hope you have a great weekend. A little wet out there. Beats the heck out of having brush fires and field fires.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, we're a little ways away from being able to torch the lands, which is a good thing. So hopefully everybody's ponds, the lakes got excessively full, I heard, but nevertheless. So, but good morning, and
it's a great morning again.
It is a great morning. It's been a dynamic week.
We're still all here, so
we are still here, and we'll be in touch with you in regards to some other stuff. But
we sell trucks.
We sell trucks, and we like selling trucks, and we have a good selection of trucks with a lot of stuff coming in, and
the best deals in the universe.
Would highly likely anyway in the universe.
In the universe.
Wow.
I mean, even
the pressure.
Even I don't even know what I got 2 calls to get today from guys that went over with.
The AI.
We got all the great deals.
We're on this deal.
They're full of crap. They told me I had to have a Houston Rodeo volunteer.
This is it's getting a little sneaky out there in regards to these great discounts that other dealers are offering, and we'll dive into it a little bit at a time, but
we'll beat them.
iloveford.com
and throw in a 5150.
LUV baby. iloveford.com.
Oh, that was my line.
We're not, you missed it. I can't wait all day, dude. We're on the clock, bro.
For the timer. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. Oh, no.
I might have to guess.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to guess that's about 3 minutes.
We'll be all right. So, anyway, we have a lot of good car deals to offer you that are straight up, as written, as you see it. And we certainly would love for you to check us out. Pun. Love for you to check us out at Love Ford and check out our selection on new and pre-owned vehicles, because at Love Ford, not only do you get the best legitimate deal up front on a new Love Ford, but Brad, what else might you obtain in doing business with our fine dealership?
The Love Plus, which will get you a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty on new Fords.
Yep.
Love Fords.
Yep, Love Fords. And if you happen to select one of our certified Love Ford pre-owned vehicles, which would have to have less than 80,000 miles, but outside of that, which we have a great selection of those, Brad, what kicks in there?
We're going to add 150,000 miles to whatever the miles is on it and throw 7 years on it. So you can go up to like 250,000 mile warranty. 250, that's $250,000.
I thought I got to do the math. I didn't do the math last week. How come you took the math away from me? I study all week long just so I could get to do the math. I was, man. But I actually got a headache because I had to do math.
But anyway, projecting it fast. We're going to give that one.
Do you know how much the square root of 2,130 is?
46.15192304. 2304.
That's amazing. I mean, that is amazing. He should work for NASA or something like that.
Brad, you got off to a bad start last week on the old college pickups.
Started off 0-3.
Man. So what I would recommend, just me recommending stuff as friends, I'd skip the first 3 or 4 games that I'm going to announce to you, because you're not an early day kind of guy. But that's just a recommendation, not anything.
I've had days.
Yeah.
I've had a couple 7.
But every week that you don't smoke it, as in a good way smoke it, it's the morning shows that get you. But yeah. So anyway, Brad went 5-4 last week, which still puts you in the positive since we've dove into this spectrum, and the overall record is 36-24, which I think last week I measured that to a box of ice cream sandwiches.
Well, some people think that's all I do is eat ice cream.
Purdue, a plus 38. I think that's what I wrote down. Plus 38 at Ohio State, number 2 team in the country. Purdue getting 38 at Ohio State. The guys that run around with the nut on the poisonous nut in his head. Okay.
I'll take the Boilermakers.
Number 3, Georgia's only giving up 2.5 at number 16, Ole Miss. Isn't that interesting?
Very much so.
There is no legitimate power program right now.
I'll take.
There's
the
some
Dogs.
strong ones.
I'll take the Bulldogs.
You're taking the Dogs. Minus 2.5 at Ole Miss, the number 16 team in the country. Michigan plus 14 at Indiana.
Oh,
Number 8.
I'm sticking with the Hoosiers. They have not let me down all year.
Can you imagine last year us having this conversation? Anyway,
I think I played them all year. They've won every game.
this year?
Yeah, I've not lost on Indiana.
Well,
And I got Oregon right there last week.
bad.
Finally,
Yeah.
first
Hey,
place.
hey.
Okay.
Jumping ahead, pal. Number 17, Ohio. Brad took Indiana, giving up 14 points against Michigan. Number 17, Iowa State, minus 3 at Kansas.
How many?
Minus 3 at Kansas. Maybe Kansas is really badass when they're playing at home in Lawrence and that magnificent stadium that they have. It's another chicken school, though.
Yeah,
The
but
Jayhawks. It's just a chicken.
Don't they have a new stadium?
I have no idea. I'm not going to Lawrence, Kansas. I might.
Man,
No.
that's
If
a.
I was going to ever do that, I'd have done that back when the OU basketball team was
They're
good.
gonna take
We did.
Iowa State.
He's giving up the points, and he's moving on. Number 23, Clemson, 6.5 point giveaway to Virginia Tech. Minus 6.5, Clemson is giving number 23, Clemson minus 6.5 at Virginia Tech. Man,
Clemson.
they are running out of good college football teams
They really are.
because Clemson really ain't that good. Obviously,
not.
they're number 23, and they're only giving up 6.5, even though they're traveling to Virginia Tech. Number 25,
They were number
Army.
9.
I would recommend you stay away from this game. Number 25, Army is giving up 5.5 to the Mean Green Machine, North Texas. Ha!
I will take
That is weird.
the Fighting Golden Knights
With or without their quarterback.
with or without.
Because last week, you should have been paying attention. They didn't have their quarterback.
They still
Cautious.
almost covered.
Well, they got close. Number 20, Colorado is minus 3.5 at Texas Tech. Didn't Texas Tech play somebody pretty
Yeah,
strong?
Iowa
They
State.
beat. Yeah,
Yeah,
they beat the number 1 team in the Big 12.
It was
in
one
the
of my
Big 12.
W's last week.
Yeah. So somehow or another, Colorado, being number 20, whoopie-doo, is giving up 3.5 going to Lubbock.
Well, I have that piece of paper as we have talked about in
Oh,
previous
yeah,
pods.
your
So you would
Las
think I
Vegas
would take
ticket.
Colorado, but since they don't know how to vote, I'm taking Texas Tech.
I think politics aside, after the way they played against Iowa State, I think they can handle Colorado. But I don't know. They got some fast dudes. Maryland plus 25 at your favorite chicken, the green chicken, known as the Ducks. Maryland plus 25 at number 1 Oregon. At Oregon, giving up 25 whopping points to the Maryland
I'll take the Terps.
Terps. Yeah,
Yep.
I thought that was Terps. I think that was a bad idea on the record. Mississippi State
I like Lynn Bias.
plus 24 at number 7 Tennessee. Mississippi State plus 24 at Tennessee.
I'll take the Bulldogs.
And that's their last pick.
You don't just pick the winners and losers, you pick the losers. All right?
Well, just for state records, I didn't look at the Tulsa game because I don't even know what conference they're really in. Oklahoma's given
Armies.
up 2.5 to Missouri, the number 24 team in the country.
I think I'd take the Sooners.
Are miserable.
We need this for a bowl.
A bowl of soup.
Well, yeah,
That's
it probably
about-
is the
yeah, the
Campbell
bowl
Soup
of
Bowl.
Campbell
I
Soup
don't,
Bowl.
it's probably not going to be much, but
And Oklahoma State, I had that written down somewhere. What was Oklahoma State?
by the way,
They're playing.
if you haven't heard, all you folks in Stillwater are garbage. You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
feed
Way to
your
go,
family.
Gundy. Yeah. Don't take care of your business. They're yelling, criticizing, telling me how I'm supposed to run my team, and you don't even pay your bills. You don't take care of your family. Gundy. You need to start refreshing your resume.
They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
They still have not won a Big 12 game.
They're playing. It's got to be a Big 12 game.
Not one.
Oh, they're playing TCU. Yeah, they're done. I don't remember the line. It doesn't make any difference. TCU's going to smoke them. Brad, your other side of that deal, which is your pickup of the week.
Oh, I got one.
We're going to keep rolling with sports real quick.
Okay. Pickup of the week. Well,
let's discuss your previous. You've made some really good recommendations.
I have, and I've taken a lot of them.
You've taken. Oh, you picked up these people that we've talked about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sterling Sharp,
Shepard.
Sorry. Yeah, the other guy's a commentator. A lot bigger.
Nah, he's the brother of the commentator.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp.
Okay, you go ahead and handle this, bro.
All right, while he's taking a nap.
I'm not taking a nap.
Sterling Shepard. He did
all right.
Yeah, he got 11.
Yeah, which you were saying 13, so
yeah,
actually stepped up for Baker and kept him in the game, but didn't work out. But
Baker's ridiculous.
And your other pick the week prior was...
He leads the league. Yeah.
Mr. Bad Boy, Muscle Boy. Come on, dude.
Muscle Boy.
Yeah, the wide receiver. The Beast.
Oh, Hopkins.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
sorry,
I got 28.9 out of him last week.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which everybody probably in the state probably watched Monday Night Football, which I actually watched some of it. Go figure, because Baker was playing. That was the primary reason, but nevertheless.
Well, I won by 40, so I wish he would have got like 13, 14 less, and Baker won the game, but, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand that. And unfortunately, Brad, I'm going to have to bring this up.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, yeah, we agreed on that, and Kareem Hunt obviously turned into beast mode or whatever. Tampa Bay's defense just got tired or something, but your quarterback, Jameson?
Winston? Yeah, bad week. I mean, you're not going to
Bad week. Well, let me just say this. I don't care that you have a bad week. Oh, I understand. But when you introduced your thought process was, he throws some interceptions.
Yeah.
That's an understatement, pal.
It's an understatement.
Yeah, he had 1 touchdown and 3 picks this last week.
Yeah.
I would drop him like a hot rock was what I'd do. But anyway, can't be perfect, Brad, and I appreciate that. But do you have a pickup of the week, Dusty? Are you getting ready there, buddy?
Yes, I do.
All right, so what are we thinking as a fantasy pickup for this week, Brad?
Welcome the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, can't do that.
Okay. I say, and I've got him in, Mike Williams, wide receiver that just got traded from the Jets to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Was he at Tampa Bay once?
Yeah, he may have got
I don't want to get in trivia. I'm not very good at it. But
USC boy is what he is. Yeah.
Ooh, that guy. Yeah, I remember.
That was before Lincoln.
Yeah.
So he's still got game, but he didn't fit in with the Jets. He just got picked up by the Steelers. They only got one wideout. They need somebody to go over on the other side. Obviously, Pickens gets a lot of attention over there, so he should get a lot of targets, which is the name of the game in fantasy, especially playing PPR. And since Russell's throwing dimes right now, good pickup.
All right, there you go. Brad's pickup of the week. Dusty, you're on.
Hey, this is Dusty with Love Ford. You heard Brad's pick of the week? Well, here's mine. I got a 2022 Ford F-150 Lariat, 25,000 miles. Love Plus, 150,000 miles. Plus this 25, you're going to have 175,000 miles worth of coverage. And you can only get it here at Love Ford. Give us a call, 918-268-2244, or go to iloveford.com. Because that's love, baby.
I was looking at, and it's just a sample from this last weekend, but the Oklahoma college guys, the guys that played Oklahoma football that stayed at their school till they left to go pro.
Of course, there's a lot of players out there that left at the
Yeah, I don't care about those
year,
guys.
whatever.
Yeah, well, they left.
So we got a lot
goodbye,
of-
kiss my ass. Nevertheless, we're going to talk about the guys that left to go pro when they were at a Oklahoma college. Sorry, Tulsa, I didn't do yours because my data base is not that deep. But
Plus,
anyway,
he only
so
got
we
like one
had
dude, and he plays defense.
So it's obviously we have a lot of linemen from the state of Oklahoma that are playing professional football.
and they're awesome.
That are awesome.
They just
and
are
we
not
have
there now.
defensive players that we'll touch base on all those, but we're kind of focusing in on the offensive production side of it, Brad.
Yes.
And
Okay.
we already talked a little bit about the first one, which is Baker. But how do you do?
Well, he went 23 for 31, threw for 200, 2 TDs, no picks.
Which is good. It's nice that
He
he
threw
didn't
for
throw a pick.
330 last week.
You know, he's playing against Kansas City.
Well, he's playing against Kansas City, and his top 2 wideouts, one of which is going to be out for the rest of the year. The other is going to be out for another couple of weeks. And by the way, they're both on my fantasy team. That's all right. I got DeAndre Hopkins. But
Do you not have Sterling?
I do have Sterling.
Do you have Sterling? Did you start him?
Nah, I didn't. I started CD Lamb. DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, that didn't do you a whole lot. Well,
Yeah, it did better. It did all right.
Yeah, fair enough. Which is another Oklahoma. What did CD do this weekend, Brad?
Man, well, he was a little banged up.
He was
what did I
hobbling
get
a
out of
little bit.
him. 15 points. Yeah. 8 targets.
8 receptions, 12 targets.
Yep.
Yeah, had a couple rushes. So
47 yards, rush for 15. He had a big run.
yeah,
He got like 15. I mean, how many guys supposed to get 19, 20?
I
every game?
think in general the Cowboys they've quit. They're that kind of people.
Yeah,
Zeke, he got hurt. No, he didn't. And now,
I think the
now
Republicans.
Dak's hurt.
I think they quit around the time Clinton went in office.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means, but
That means
really
they haven't
don't
won
care.
a Super Bowl in a long time.
Well, we can jump over to baseball and talk about the Yankees and how. Anyway, I will go there one time or another. Jalen Hurts had a good weekend.
Oh yeah, they're
And he won.
Defense
Unfortunately,
is
but
there. What about Saquon Barkley's little?
yeah, that was the reverse, whatever that was. Somebody needs to come up with a name for it, just in case somebody else pulls that off. Which I don't know.
They're not.
Yeah, I don't think
They're
that's
not
going to
without
happen.
breaking
but
their hip.
Jalen had a good weekend. He had 2 TDs, no picks, which is good. He did rush the ball for 13 times, which he's the only Oklahoma quarterback that still likes to run.
Baker ran.
Baker didn't run.
Baker ran. Baker picked up a lot of first downs. Baker puts it out there every time.
I didn't put it in my notes. So
You didn't put it in your notes. That's fine, but he did. Baker leads the league in touchdowns. Baker's the man.
Joe Mixon had a good running weekend.
Baker ran
He's
for
not even
president.
targeted on a pass, Mixon. Of course, when he was here, we didn't throw the ball to him either. But anyway, Mixon had a good weekend, 24 carries, 106 yards, and a TD, so that's not bad fantasy stats. I don't know. Who else was out there?
Get you 16 out of running back to take it all day.
Is that what that equated to?
Kyler Murray.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they won. They play pretty conservative ball. They run a lot. They run a bunch with that Connor dude, and
Well, they're first in
but
the
Kyler,
NFC West.
he didn't run the ball. Only time he ran the ball is when he was running from his defensive guys chasing him around, but he's still pretty quick though. Marvin Mims, 2023 draft pick, draft pick, but you told me he was returning punts.
Return punts, yeah.
So because he's got 7 catches for a year.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's seeing much of the regular time, but hey man, if you're in the league, you're in the league. Get paid, bro. Stat I looked up, Mark Andrews. I don't know, they run a lot too though. They run a bunch.
The last.
But he's
few
not
years,
getting used.
He's in the top 3 tight end. He's off a little bit this year.
Little.
Yeah, I got 4.9. I've had to play him 4.9.
He had 2 receptions for 26 yards, which numbers that's okay. On 2 targets.
I think he
so
got
his
16
catches.
last
He
week.
catches.
He's still a rock star, and he can block.
They got the O-State guys, Mr. Rudolph.
Still in the league. Starting right now for the Titans.
Getting paid.
Yep. He threw for 240.
Yeah.
A couple TDs. He did throw a pick, but hey.
Probably,
good for you, buddy.
Probably the receiver's fault. Yeah, that's it. The other State guy is Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah.
He had a good points week. I don't know
he's
anything
a
about
decent
that
fantasy guy anyways. So if you're looking for a RB 3 or 4 and he's out there in the league, he's worth it.
Got 2 DDs this last weekend, so.
Yeah. He probably got about 18, 19 points.
The one guy I don't remember that I looked at stats on was the Justice Hill guy. I don't remember him.
I think Hubbard and Hill kind of were there maybe a year together and kind of passed paths. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, he had five carries for 15 yards, but he had 3 receptions on 3 targets for 43 yards. So obviously he is not
points.
Joe Mixon either, because Joe don't get ball thrown to him. So he's just the opposite in some capacity. But he had good stats for the week. Didn't score a touchdown or anything, but
Mixon
for a guy that I don't know very well. But I'll look back and try to figure that out in some capacity. You know what we forgot to do was the Henrietta people. Shall we not?
No, we didn't forget it. We were just revving up.
Yeah, we were revving up to remind everybody we're Love Ford in Henrietta, Oklahoma. The rebellious good guys in the car business in Henrietta, Oklahoma. 918-268-2244 in case you happen to be driving, listening to this. And
iloveford.com.
Yep. You can do that, and but our opportunities at the dealership are still cranking out and doing a good job. But we got $12,000 off the Bronco Raptors and some great deals on the non-Raptor Broncos. Got $8,000 off pure. These aren't manufactured numbers. You don't have to qualify for anything. All you got to do is be able to get to the dealership.
It doesn't matter what color, what trend.
And you don't have to be a member of any club or.
It won't be less than $8,000 on any of them.
No.
So
STX, XLT, Lariats, which is what we have in inventory. 4-wheel drive crew cabs, you can have them. $8,000 off. Let's roll and get you into a new truck.
And I'll take care of you for 150,000 miles.
Yeah. Then you get the Love Plus kicks in. And, of course, we got a few more expeditions in to replace the ones that we have sold here in the last week or so. And we're doing $10,000 off straight smooth.
And in 2 days.
No qualifiers.
If you're a veteran, and if you're not, come have one with us too. Veteran, call in, schedule an appointment. We're going to change your oil for free. And we're going to give you some hamburgers and chill out and have some good conversation.
And that's on the what day?
That would be 2 days from now on Veterans Day.
Yeah, okay. I didn't hear you say Veterans Day, but yeah. So if you have the opportunity to happen to be listening, courtesy oil change, and we'll serve you lunch for our veterans.
Yeah, hang out.
Yeah,
we'll
just
talk.
come down. We prefer that you do some of that stuff in advance, obviously. So if you get a chance, you can go to loveford.com and schedule an appointment online. Would be grateful for that, so that we make sure that we get everybody.
Any model.
It don't matter if you're a veteran and you're in the territory. Come on by.
On the back.
And we make some pretty awesome hamburgers. We do. In addition to having a great service department, a great dealership, we make great hamburgers too. We'll kick anybody's butt when it comes to a hamburger.
And you get to come into
Especially
Henrietta if you're not from Henrietta. Or you get to come into Henrietta, which is
the center of the universe
and the home
of. We're going to kind of did this backwards. This is cool. Let's try it again. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Go. Step 1. Brad. Who's from Henrietta that we'd like to talk about today, Brad?
16-time world champion from the sports world, the real sport where men are made.
Marvin, what happened?
He is a bull rider. He is a bronc rider. He is a real cowboy. 16-time world champion, Mr. Jim Shoulders.
Yep. The man. Who else? Brad's from Henrietta.
3-time Super Bowl champion from the Dallas Cowboys, and the last dude to have a star on his helmet to win a Super Bowl, Mr. Troy Aikman.
And his bobblehead, if you're watching the podcast.
Hadn't brought us a beer. He don't get a seat at the table.
You're out, dude.
You're off the situation room.
Brad, who else is from Henrietta that we'd like to talk?
The finest actress
Not
of all time.
Imaginary.
And has her own name on the Henrietta Actors Guild down there at the theater at the high school. Miss Alice Ghostly.
Wow. Can you believe it? And, of course, a quick shout-out to
So our deal is back.
Our brother in arms and great friend of ours, that'd be Don Parker. Brad's beating you upside. Hey, I'll protect you, Don. Don't worry about it. But anyway, that's us. We're out of Henrietta. And
you know what else is back?
Kind of, but go ahead, Brad.
No, you probably don't. You just because you don't notice, man. The stash.
Well, I happen to be wearing facial hair, which is very odd. But anyway, but that's
it's Movember, man.
Movember.
Still talking about cancer. So, hey, we are going to stand up.
Stand up to cancer.
Stand up to cancer. So, you know, if you watched the World Series, you saw these up going on. So I'm going to do my little deal. A couple of customers that were afflicted. Andrew McNitch, Steve Ennis, we're praying for you.
Hang in there, boys. Fight.
Fight. Our master technician that's in the back, we just got him back. He just went through, been out for a month or so.
More than that. But
second bout, he's made it. Jordan Eblin, praying for you, buddy. I think we got to beat this.
Eat those cheeseburgers, Jordan. Go get them, buddy.
He will eat 6, 7 McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Nah, that's not true. He's down to 4. But
he's
anyway.
down to 4, and Trump made a couple
supersize
of them, so he's
supersize.
And just lost my aunt Susan Deaton.
So anyway,
awesome.
We got somebody else.
Yeah, I got someone. ABC, NBC, CBS. Got to get rid of them. They're a cancer. CNN, MSNBC, and Paul Feinbaum.
we ain't gonna call Paul. You can call us, though. 918-268-2244. Paul, if you have a problem. Anyway, you can call us.
I'm Tony from Alabama.
And my wife and sister is, she doesn't like your show, but nevertheless. So we are Love Ford in Henrietta. And what else we got going on, Brad?
Great deals.
Yeah, we have great deals. We got a great dealership. It doesn't look all that pretty.
We do.
But don't be intimidated by the ghetto-ness of the facility. We try to keep it clean, but we are good people.
And these guys are awesome, and they're nice, and they put up the good fight all the time. I'm not so nice. I'm working on it. So come in and help me work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shake hands.
He's in training.
I'm in training.
I don't know what kind of training it is, but
I don't know.
Yeah, you've been in the military, so you're used to training. But we have some great deals. Don't forget, we're trying to sell some stuff, and we'd be happy to not fib to you, not over-exaggerate what your experience will be. It'll be good, and it'll be what you heard. If you want to call us. You can verify, but it is what it is. If it's on the website, that's what it's for sale for. Okay? Sorry. We're not going to lie. We're not going to add. We're not going to drag you in and then drill you down because you are not a member of the Mickey Mouse Club.
Honey, does this make me look fat?
You betcha.
We love you guys. Please check us out on our podcast on YouTube and all that other capacity. But we enjoyed it, and hopefully have a great weekend and a super week next week.
Why would you want to have
Things
a
are
battle?
good. Huh?
Why would
Some
you want to
people
have
are
a-
martyrs.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me.
Hey,
We've watched for 6 months Martyrs.
the sun still came up.
Yep.
Let's have a great day.
And the sun is shining.
And we
on
love
me.
you all.
The sun is shining on me. Peace.
Peace.
I've seen the best of America, and I've seen what is holding you back and weighing you down.
Kamala and I have crisscrossed the country.
You deserve better, because we love our country. Now, the baton is in our hands.
You know what to do, team.
Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
Ford.com. LUV, baby.
Down in Oklahoma, there's a place called Henrietta. They don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sexes.